Hey everybody, this is Gloria at Soul Fishers, and what I wanted to do was give a brief overview with what our goal is for this channel and just what my own personal journey has been over the last 2 years, which I'm sure that it's going to be the same as a lot of folks out there. When I first started questioning what was going on in our crazy world, it was the 2 weeks to flatten the curve and no one could go to work. Well, that's never happened before, ever. So at any rate, the 2 weeks to flatten the curve, we've never had anything like that happen before in our lifetimes. And that's when God started saying, you really ought to figure out what these guys are doing, because it's not good. So I spent hundreds of hours researching many topics, and I ended up down a lot of rabbit holes. And let me tell you something, these people are up to stuff that we don't even want to know about. We don't want to know that it's true, but it is. And finally, at the end of my 2 years, what I finally figured out is that the only thing that's important and the only thing that's going to save humanity is all of the good people left in this world, along with God. And that's it. That's the only hope we have. Hang in there with us. We're going to start teachings. Obviously, as you can tell by this introduction, I may not be ready for live streaming yet, but we are going to start some teachings. I definitely want you guys to check out our playlists, check out the people over the last 2 years that God led me to. Okay, so one of the teachings that we are going to teach from is a book by Kevin Quinn. They found the Ark of the Covenant, Jesus' tomb, and crucifixion site. I bought this on Kindle for $2.99. If you'd like, you can go ahead and, download the book if you have the Kindle app and read it yourself. I'm going to do some teachings from this book. This book helped me understand that only the creator of this world could know where to cross the Israelites out of Egypt. Only he knew where he could fit 1.5 to 3 million people at the mass exodus before parting the Red Sea. Once you come into that realization, once you come into what God did with the new covenant of Jesus Christ, it's very amazing, and I hope that you guys will come for the teachings. The other thing that I wanted to point you guys to on the channel are some of the folks along my journey who have inspired me and are truth tellers. There's Bishop Larry at Global Spiritual Revolution. That man has truth like you wouldn't believe. Bishop Larry is a truth teller, and he will link it all the way back to their families, because they're all related, either married into or related. The Mac Files Network channel, if I keep my eyes closed, Christopher McDonald reminds me of my pastor when I was 8 years old at Reimer Road Baptist Church in Wadsworth, Ohio. I used to ditch Sunday school so I could go to the big church and sit in the front row and listen. So Christopher has that, he's got that southern drawl and is a man of great faith. Then there's Dutch and Tim Sheets, both of whom are prophets of God. They are Pentecostal by faith and just excellent. Of course, Parable of the Vineyard, which has the Journey to the Truth series that we have posted. I was drawn to Adam first in my journey, and his teachings are amazing. If you want to study about Enoch, which for some reason is not in our Bible, the only thing mentioned about Enoch is that he was, and then God took him. He didn't die. God took him. To me, I think that's important. So if you want to study more about Enoch, please visit Parable of the Vineyard. Also, Ron Wyatt. Ron passed away in the 1980s, I believe. But his work will live on forever. He was I'll call him a backyard archaeologist who was led to find where Noah's Ark landed. He was led to find Sodom and Gomorrah. He was led to find the Ark of the Covenant. Excellent stuff, guys. Just, these are the truths that helped me. We've also got a list of music that inspires us. This is a family collaboration, and we're just gonna do our best, and hopefully we get better as we go. Everything that we've talked about today, we'll make sure that there are links in the description so that you can find it easily. And hey, I'll see you guys back during the first teaching. Thanks for your time.